Hi. Hi, beautiful. So, upon observation, I realized that it was probably best to film this at my desk, but it's too late, so I guess we're gonna make a mess. So just sit back and chill with me. If you want to eat too, then go for it. Let's hang out. Today we are having onigiri. We're having onigiri. So it's homemade and wrapped up. Oh, it's already starting. The mess has begun. But part of the reason that I wanted to eat this particular meal with you is because I was eating it earlier, and if you don't know, it's essentially a rice ball that has fish inside. So this one has salmon with like a marinade of sorts, and you put seaweed paper over it. And I was eating it earlier, and the seaweed paper made the best sounds, and I was like, we gotta do this together. So I've got the seaweed paper in a little Ziploc baggie. I've got a ton. It smells so good. Okay. So I'm just going to take out one sheet. And please forgive me if you're very familiar with this dish. I don't know how to properly wrap it. I just kind of, which might actually just be the way, I don't know. I'm still new at homemade onigiri. And correct me if I'm saying that wrong. Anyway. Amazing sounds. So I'm going to cut this in half because it's kind of too big for the rice ball that I have. So let's fold it up. And maybe while I do this, you can tell me about your day. How has your day been? What did you do? Did you have a favorite part to your day? Tell me all about it. I mean it seriously, like tell me all about it. You don't even have to talk, you can just think it. We've got a telepathic bond. I'm using a new mic, so hopefully it's picking everything up just right. And tell me if you want to vent about anything. Maybe there wasn't a favorite part. Maybe there was just a less bad part, you know? Or maybe you just want to vent about something. Nothing is too small of a problem if you want to talk about it. I'm here to listen. Because I want it to be like legitimately we're hanging out, you know? So tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. Tell me more. I feel like I'm folding this to rip it, and it's not gonna rip right anyway. But it's okay. Things don't have to be perfect all the time. I feel like that's a lesson we learn over and over again in life. When do you think was the last time you had that be a lesson that you learned? Something where you had to practice imperfection. Would you say you're a bit of a perfectionist? I don't know, maybe I'm asking too many questions in succession, but tell me. Tell me all about it. Here we go. No, I knew it. Okay, not bad. Okay. Now we're just gonna wrap this bitch up. Hold on. So I've seen it where they're completely wrapped, but I'm literally just gonna do one of these. And eat it like that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna see if I can take the thumbnail to this video, and I will be right back, but don't worry, because for you, no time will have passed. And we're back. See how no time passed? Okay, so I've got a little tray here, and if you want to set your food down too on the tray, you totally can. Just setting it down on the little tray on my lap, we can totally share. So I just kind of wrapped it up, and I like to put furikake on mine. This one is noritamago. So it's like egg with some seaweed flakes. You know, I don't know what else is in here. I think there's something else that I really like, but I can't remember what it is. But this is delicious. It's so good. 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 So we're gonna throw some of that on there. This is where the mess really begins. So I just first of all put it on top. Yep, it's already a mess. But when we open it, like when I take a bite, I'm also going to put some on the inside. In fact, I think I should just do that because it's not really staying on top, which makes sense. Okay, ready? Here we go. I love that crotch. See how there's like, it's like a little salmon moment happening in here. So we're gonna put a little bit. Yummy. Asian cuisine is my absolute favorite. I could have it all day, every day, and many times I do have it all day, every day. Okay. I wonder how much this mic is picking up. Did I mention that I'm using a new mic? I don't know if I did. But I'm using a new mic. I'm still getting used to it, so hopefully it's picking up stuff nice and crisp, you know, like the seaweed paper. I mean, if you like chewing sounds, I hope that it's picking that up too. How do you guys feel about like mukbangs? Do you guys like it? I don't know. I feel like I haven't really given them a fair chance, but for me it feels kind of icky. It's like it just, I don't know. Somebody feels like meh. But I know a lot of people like them. Does it have to be like, what makes it a mukbang? Like, is it the amount of food? Is it the way that it's eaten, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Sorry, that part had to be off camera because that was a mess. I'm tempted to like get really close to the mic and chew. Should I do it? See how that is for you? Okay. I'm gonna do it. How was that for you? 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10? Sorry, I meant like rate it from 1 to 10. I'm just gonna put more seaweed paper on this because it's so good. Oh, and then also rate the seaweed paper 1 out of 10. Like the seaweed paper sounds. Also, what would you say is your favorite cuisine? It can be top 3. Brought you down a little bit, but not in the bad way. I never mean to bring you down. Anyway, I think my favorite cuisines are Asian, specifically Japanese, I think. I like Indian, and I like Hispanic, specifically Colombian, but that's because I'm biased. Although, I think Cuban coffee, I think I like that better than Colombian coffee. Like, I'm so sorry to my people, but Cuban coffee is just... Colombian coffee is right next to it. But Cuban coffee is so good. It's so good. Do you like coffee? And if so, what's your favorite? Fun fact, I have been drinking coffee since I was 2 years old. I didn't know that coffee was like a thing that people needed to be of a certain age to drink. I mean, obviously not legally, but like that some kids weren't allowed to drink coffee was so weird to me. Like in Colombia, it was every morning, and also in the evenings we would have like a little coffee and bread in the evenings. And I did that for a very long time. Like before bed, I'd have a cup of coffee and some bread, and then I'd be able to go to sleep just fine. It never occurred to me that it's like caffeinated and that it could keep me up. It never really did. But that's probably because I had so much of it throughout my life. It was café con leche with huevos y pan con mantequilla. Okay, I really liked that sound. That was a good sound. Also, okay, speaking of like food from our cultures, what is a food from your culture that just makes you feel super at home? Maybe it doesn't even have to be your favorite, but what's a food that makes you feel super at home? I have seaweed paper stuck to the top of my mouth. Oh no. I feel like a dog with peanut butter. Anyway, I hope I didn't interrupt you answering my questions. But if I did, or I do, feel free to just talk right over me. Or pick back up what you were in the middle of saying or thinking. Can I just brag about something real quick? I went to the dentist the other day, and he said that I had really good teeth and a really pretty smile. From a dentist? I didn't smile with my teeth just now, though, even though that would have been like the whole point of me saying that, but it's because I don't know if I have stuff in between my teeth. And if you're eating along with me, I don't want to gross you out. Do you ever feel like you run out of breath when you eat? Like, maybe that's just from overeating, but I don't think I'm overeating. I was very hungry and this wasn't a lot. But I feel sometimes like I run out of breath when I eat. I can't believe I'm eating in my setup like this. Like, it's so messy. And I'm just doing my best. Here's what we have left. And I'm trying to keep all my burps quiet. But I burp a lot, just in general, and then when I eat. Sorry, I don't want to gross you out again. Anyway, here's what we have left. Ticky, 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 ticky. Here we go. If you could ask a magic 8-ball one question, what would you ask? It has to be yes or no. Alright, you want the answer to that question? I haven't even unpacked this because it makes such cool sounds. But we can still ask it questions. So, let's see what the answer to your question was. Oh, reply hazy, try again. Of course. Alright, we're gonna try again right away. My reply is no. I hope you were looking for a no. Otherwise, I guess it's an oh no. Ha ha ha. Oh my god. You ever have like inside jokes with yourself? Because I have so many. I can't think of one right now, like at all, but I have so many. If you do, please, please let me know whether you're thinking of it right now and you just want to think it and you don't want to share it. But if you do want to share it, and if you can leave it as a comment, that would be so good. I would love to know that. I don't know why I've never asked. That's Also, I bit my lips, so I'm sorry about that. Well, I'm sorry if it like freaks you out. I don't know, you know, especially because it's an eating video, but everything's fine. Okay, it's actually, let's pretend it's part of the aesthetic of the outfit, totally on purpose. I feel like I have so many questions that I could ask like that. It's very interesting, like, to have an audience of people to talk to, and like, I should write down questions that I want to ask you, like legit, like leave a comment and answer kind of questions, like the inside joke one, because it just feels so interesting to me. I'm chewing so I can give you time to go write it in the comments. You obviously don't have to. We're almost done. Which is both good and bad. It's good because I can film another video, but bad because I love this thing. My favorite thing about filming days is hanging out with you. I mean it. And that might be a weird thing to say because I'm like, technically I'm talking to a camera, but I'm not. Like, I don't see it that way. I imagine I'm literally talking to you. So it's like we get to hang out. And I think we all really need connection in this day and age, you know, like, no, but for real. Now I'm just trying to clean up my mess as best as possible. And then I'll probably let my cats in my room because they wanted to come in, but I was like, hell no, I have food that smells way too good. And I know they're gonna want it because they'll literally sit at the dining table with me when I eat this. Also, very exciting, I have a dining table. I've never had a dining table, so that's pretty neat. I have a dining table, like an adult. Time to put it all away. Did you hear that? There's a cat meowing. Okay, I had a really good time hanging out with you and eating some lunch. Now, I'm gonna go hang out with you via filming other videos. And if you want, you can continue to hang out with me by either replaying this or going and watching some other shit that I post. Okay. I love you so very, very, very much. I'll see you later. Bye.